Hey guys, it's Mary, and thanks for stopping by. So I have something to share with you. I just recently took a virtual event with Hero Arts. They have them every few months, and they're called Stamp-alongs. I did a regular one a few months ago, but this one was all about mixed media. And the thing I like about their Stamp-alongs is that they give you the list of the supplies that the teachers are going to use. And then you can either pull from your own stash things that are similar, which I did both times, or you can buy what they're using. And so I did a little bit of both times. And I have a lot of mixed media products, so I didn't have to get any of those. So it's not a big investment. You can use, what you have, and it works out fine, just fine. But I was very excited because, a few months ago, Diamond Press came out with their mixed media kit and the auto ships, and I just got an auto ship recently, but I haven't done anything up till now with it. So I was pretty excited about taking this class, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoyed it. It was the most relaxing experience in card making that I've had. Sometimes when I do the other virtual events, I get stressed out because I'm not going as fast as they are, or it's not working out like theirs is, and sometimes I won't finish a project until later. In fact, I have a whole box of projects I have not finished. And I'm proud to say that I have finished this entire book. So they suggested that we get this accordion book, which I did get from them. But then everything else was just what we had. So we used stencils, we used background rubber stamps, texture paste, these glimmer metallic inks, sprays, all kinds of different sprays, all kinds of different ink colors. It was just a free fall, and it was, like I said, so delightful. So I wanted to share with you because I decided, they said, well, you could, use it as in the album, or, make card fronts. But I was so excited about doing this and so pleased with how they all turned out. And each teacher was like totally different. That I wanted to put it in this binder, or this little accordion book. And then I am going to, on the flip pages, put down all the different mediums that I used. Here's stamps, here's texture paste. I actually used some lunar paste, stencil, perfect pearls, just all kinds of inks. So let's get into it and I can show you. And some of the teachers, well, all of the teachers had different topics, like, and a couple of the words that I used, but that they did. But then I decided that to use words that expressed how I felt when I was doing this. So this is, I put play up here because this is what it was. We were just playing with different things and different textures. So then the first page, I don't know if you can see this very well, but it says create, and it's cut out and then put back in. And over here, I use transparent texture paste and cut up drywall tape, adhesive drywall tape, to make these little patterns. So there was different stamps, and then the texture paste through the drywall tape, and then like they call it wax, but it's not as waxy as the wax, you know, like the is it Pueblo wax that we used, you know. So I mean, we truly got inky. And so then this teacher used the rub-ons that Hero Arts sells. So it was a combination of inking and using the words. So we've got create, we've got inspire, did some taco. That was a word we use a lot, taco stamping. And that's where you just take the stamp and fold it in half and then just hit it. And all of these are done in that way without using any stamping platform or acrylic. So these were all the rub-ons. And today's rub-ons are a lot better than, you know, years ago's rub-ons. And so this was another one. We used texture paste and did some inking, a lot of background words and things. And then this was used on charcoal paper. And it's just, you know, there's no right or there's no wrong. It's just so relaxing. And that's what this page was about. It's like, it was relaxing. It brought me joy. It was just fun. I should have done a fun one. And this was all different inks. Again, stamping. Again, we used the stencil, inks, wax, texture paste. And then this was a different one. This one was, we used the stencil, and you know, it's not as colorful as the other ones, but it was cool because we used the stencil and then used the texture paste, and then put embossing powder over the texture paste and embossed it. So it's embossed and it gives that raised effect. So that's that one. Here's the back. This, if we can do it this way, this actually was one huge piece of paper that was cut down, and I have a bunch left over that I could do things with from it. But it was a huge piece of paper. And then on the flip side, this is where I'm going to put down what was used, and if I could remember the colors that I used and stuff. So anyway, so I wanted to show you this because sometimes mixed media can be intimidating, and yet it's actually the opposite of intimidating, because no two things look alike. You know, it's just a relaxing free-for-all. And you end up with inky fingers, but it's just fun. We used glitter, glitter paste, gosh, so many different things. Distress inks, perfect pearls, mist, so many things. I did end up having to spray hairspray on the back and the front cover because the Perfect Pearls spray was rubbing off, so you do need to fix it. But if you haven't tried mixed media, but you've got, you know, inks and, you know, stickles, any kind of paste, any kind of sprays, acrylic paint, and you just, you know, get it watered down, and then, you know, take a brush and just splat everywhere. You know, give it a try. I think you'll find that it's relaxing because there's no rules, and it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit messy, but, you know, messy is fun. And as one of the teachers said, you know, you don't think about it. You just throw it all and pretend you're a 3-year-old, and you just, you know, do this. Once you start thinking about it, then you start to critique yourself, and then the joy is gone. So, so I encourage you, if you haven't tried mixed media, to give it a try. You'll be surprised. You know, you can use a watercolor paper, a good thick cardstock will work. These were watercolor papers, but there was so many layers that we put on them that they did warp. But you run it through your die cutting machine, and it flattens it out without a problem. And then use liquid glue. So, all right, so that's it. A little delve into some mixed media. If you have any questions, put them in comments. Let me know. Let me know if you've done some in the past, and if you felt the relaxing joy like I did. So, excuse me. So that's it for this time. Thanks for stopping by and watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, please. It makes a world of difference. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, you can hit the subscribe button, and then if you want, you can hit the bell. That'll send you notifications, but you can subscribe without the bell if you want. So that's it. Until next time, stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Get your fingers inky. Bye-bye.